I'm still single because I really haven't found that person that I need just as much as I want. I dated this one guy and we were similar in all of the wrong areas. I don't have what you need from me because what you need from me is what I need from you. So what are we gonna do here? And if you marry someone who is exactly like you, then where's the growth? Greetings, Royals. It is Constance with QueenlyMe.com, the place where you can learn how to be successfully single while learning love and pursuing your purpose the right way, okay? So I hear this question a lot, and for years, we have heard the term opposites attract. Is it really best to date someone similar to you? I heard a lot from both sides. So this is what I've discovered. It matters what areas you're similar in and what areas you are opposite in. I dated this one guy and we were similar in all of the wrong areas. What we needed from each other in the relationship was the very same. It was like a tug of war. Like, I don't have what you need from me because what you need from me is what I need from you. So what are we gonna do here? It all starts with knowing what you need. I know I need a man who is a rock, a stable, solid place. I am heavily empathetic. And if I am dating an emotional roller coaster, I am going to be right along the ride, feeling every jerk and every bump along the way. I need someone who is very confident, because I have a tendency to second guess myself. You become, in relationships, the people that you spend the most time with. So if this is someone that you're dating and going to eventually marry, you become one. You become them. What is the use in marrying yourself? You know, the whole purpose of relationships is to be with someone who can help you grow and develop in certain areas. For lack of a better term, the yin to your yang. And if you marry someone who is exactly like you, then where's the growth? You're already you. So what's the challenge? The relationship isn't serving its purpose. We can't just choose someone who gives us warm fuzzies and who's willing to settle down with us. We have to know who we need just as much as we know who we want and desire. And a lot of people always ask me why I'm still single. I don't know why people are still asking this question, but maybe they really want to know. You know, I'm gonna let it go one of these days. You're beautiful, you're smart, you have a great personality. Go on, really, tell me more. Really, I'm still single because I really haven't found that person that I need just as much as I want. And in many ways, I know that meeting him is going to require me to be a better person than I am right now. So I'm trying to use this season, while I still have it, to develop in those areas. So here's the bottom line. There are areas where you need to be similar and areas where it would be beneficial if you were opposites. And I'm about to lay all that out for y'all. You're welcome. It's like a cheat sheet. Okay, let's start with the areas that you need to be the same in. These are not suggestions. If you want your relationship to go right, then this is what you need to be similar in. Standards, morals, values, goals, and your overall purpose. It doesn't have to be exactly the same, but y'all have to be moving in the right direction, or at least able to understand how the other person works and what makes the other person tick. Like, you know when someone is just made to do something. If someone is completely confused by that, don't be together, because you're not going to understand how they move and interact in life in general. And that's just going to be a constant struggle. For example, number one, don't be unequally yoked. If you don't know what that means, let me know. I can do a whole separate video on that. But if you know what that means, just don't do it. Just don't do it. If you have a heart for kids, Don't be with someone who's annoyed by kids or doesn't want to have kids of their own. If you strive to be a generous giver, then don't join up with someone who doesn't understand what you get from giving to others. If you don't want to be a pastor's wife, look, some of us just don't have it in us. Then don't date someone who's called to preach. And if you want your relationship to glorify God, then don't join up with someone whose single life doesn't glorify God. Let's move on to the differences. These are kind of optional. It's just up to you. I'm going to throw out some examples, but these are some areas where it would be beneficial if you guys were opposite in these areas. For example, if you are a spender, then it might be a good idea to join up with a saver. Because if you're both savers, you'll never get any enjoyment out of your money. If you're both spenders, you'll never have any money. If you are a procrastinator, it might be beneficial for you to join up with an executor. If you are disorganized, join up with someone who is organized, who can keep a house clean, who can keep those business receipts in order, who can get them books right, who can manage a budget and stick to it. If you know that you lack self-discipline, then maybe you should team up with someone who is strong in self-control. Maybe then they can help you put the cookies down after you've had 2 or 3. You know, they can help you only buy 1 candle from Bath & Body Works. But even before you meet the person that God has for you, do them a favor. Do y'all's relationship a favor. Do God a favor so y'all's relationship won't be making him look a fool, and work on yourself right now. It is not their job to come in and fix you. If you made it to this point in the video, please give it a thumbs up so that this information can be accessible to people just like you. If you know a single that this information could benefit, please share it with them, because the best thing for a single to know is that they're not alone. Please subscribe to this channel and comment below. Have you ever dated someone who is completely opposite from you? Have you ever dated someone who was exactly like you? Comment below and let me know how that worked out for you. Thanks for watching, and I will see you same place next time. Bye.